What's up everyone, my name is Liam, and in this video I'm going to be creating a successful e-commerce store within the next 30 days. Now I've completely cut out everything that I was doing previously to make money because I made the decision that I wanted to make e-commerce work. Before this I was working as a high ticket closer, I was hopping on sales calls, closing deals, but I just had the feeling that I was destined for more. Over the next couple of months, I'm going to be documenting the journey. I'm going to be sharing the ups, the downs, the failures, the successes. Without further ado, I hope you enjoy. Yo, it is Liam from the future. In the video that you were just watching, I was about 6 months younger, so that was recorded in October of 2023. It's now pushing the end of March in 2024. So it's been about 6 months and a lot has changed in these last 6 months. And I just want to preface by saying that I made so many mistakes in this video. There were so many things that I did that I would do completely differently now with the knowledge that I've gained over the last 6 months. And I just want to let you know that yes, there is value to be gained in this video and in what I share and through watching my journey, but I definitely was not an expert. So take what I say with a grain of salt. But without further ado, I hope you enjoy the video and I encourage you to watch it until the end because it's an interesting journey and I think it is one that can inspire a lot of people. So day 2 recap. It was a very productive day. There were some obstacles that came up which unfortunately took a lot of time, but it's part of the process, so I accepted it. Woke up, first thing that I saw was that my Facebook account had been permanently restricted. Now this is obviously not good because it means that I can't run any ads on Facebook, and the main strategy that I'm following at the moment is taking products that are doing well on TikTok at the moment and making the store better, improving the offer, and then bringing it over to Facebook where not a lot of people are currently advertising it at the moment. So obviously now with my Facebook account being restricted, it does mean that I was unable to test any products today, but nevertheless I went ahead and I built out a brand new store with a brand new product that I think has a lot of potential. So in the meantime, I decided, I'm not going to sit around waiting for that to get reinstated. Let me just go ahead, let me buy a brand new Facebook account. And as soon as I wanted to set up my business manager so that I could actually go ahead and test this new product and start running ads, it got restricted. So that's super unfortunate, and I've gone ahead and I've requested a review for the new Facebook account. So that's currently the status for today. One thing that I definitely realized today is that you shouldn't divide your work into days. So obviously I had a set of tasks that I wanted to get done today. I completed every single thing on the task and it's currently 8:30. Now by all means I could sit back and feel satisfied and feel happy with my day because I've completed everything that I said I was going to complete. But time waits for no one. At the end of the day, I have time now. But if you don't divide your work into days, not only is it going to help you get so much more done because you're going to be so much more intentional with your time 24/7 as opposed to clocking in at a certain time and clocking out at a certain time. It's also just going to help you get ahead of so many other people that are clocking in and are clocking out at certain times. So by all means, get your sleep in, be healthy, don't overwork yourself. But if you have time to dedicate towards it, don't sit around and do nothing because you've completed what you said you're going to do for that day. Keep working. At the end of the day, there's always more that you can do. So day 3 has officially ended. First thing that I did was I took a look over the ads for product number 1. So at this point in time, we've spent about $40 or so, but unfortunately we haven't seen any sales on this product yet. And then I did a bunch of product research because I wanted to start testing a few new products. So I found a new product that I wanted to test. It was a manifestation bracelet. Sounds very, very strange, but these products actually do very, very, very well. There's a lot of people that are into this type of thing, astrology, horoscope and stuff like that. So if you can tap into their interests and present a product with it, it can do very, very well sometimes. And after that, what I did was I launched some new ads for that. I'm currently waiting for them to start spending. After they start spending tonight, I'll be able to give an update tomorrow about that. So yeah, while I was waiting for those to start spending, I built out another store. Basically with this product, I decided to go more into the female apparel niche and I built out a store for a shapewear. Now you would think that this wouldn't really do too well, but these products do very, very, very well, and I have a lot of friends, a lot of people who are doing crazy numbers with these. So impulse buys, if people like it and you present it with a good offer, 90% of the time, they're going to go and they're going to buy it impulsively if they have the money. It's just about, presenting it in a good light, having good offer, making sure that it's affordable, and making sure that the customer genuinely trusts you. One of the key things that stood out for me today was Parkinson's law. Basically, Parkinson's law states that work expands to fill the time that is assigned for its completion. A task only takes the amount of time to complete that you assigned to it. Remember when you were in high school and you were given a 6-week assignment or project that, was supposed to take 6 weeks to complete, but obviously you would leave it to the last day and somehow you would get that 6-week assignment done in that last little bit of time. Yeah, I decided to put on some glasses because I got a bright light in front of me and this is hopefully gonna help. Of course, we would leave it to the last evening, the day before, and somehow we would still manage to get it done. Why would we get it done? Because we literally had no other choice. If you take this concept and you apply it into your daily life, it basically states that you can get so much done if you just assign less time to complete that task towards it. If you decide that building a business is going to take you 1 year, it's going to take you 1 year, if not more. If you decide, fuck that, I'm going to do it in 30 days, you can do it in 30 days. Yes, you might have to work harder and be more intentional with your time, but when you are intentional with your time, you're going to get so much more done because you only have 30 days to do it. Day 4, first things first, the ads that I had launched last night. I haven't started spending yet, which was very, very strange. I woke up, I was expecting my phone to be blowing up with a bunch of sales. Even had a dream last night that I got like $2,000 in sales overnight, and I was absolutely gassed in the dream. But I woke up, checked my phone, and there was nothing. Later on in the day, I came to see that the ads weren't spending because I was having some billing issues on the ad account. Yeah, I didn't get much done today, which unfortunately didn't really sit right with me. But that's part of the journey. Not every single day is going to be perfect, but at the end of the day, as long as you know that you've shown up every day and you've done what you need to do, you can consider that day a win. Okay, so I've decided to start dressing like this every day. Since the Shopify sales have been a bit slow, I decided maybe I need to change some things in my life in order to become the person who gets a lot of sales on Shopify. So first thing that came to mind was to start dressing like this, start dressing a little bit more fancy. So as of right now, we spent about $4 so far with the V-neck lace thong product. I'm gonna let it spend for the rest of the day, and then I'll be able to see if this is going to be a winner or not, and then take it from there. But very, very boring stages at the moment, but that's currently where we are at. So we are back in the office. We got a few sales over the weekend with the deep V-lace bodysuit, but not enough to really be profitable. We're gonna find a winning product this week. I've got a very good feeling. I did a bunch of product research today, and yeah, I stumbled across a store that has a very nice vibe to it. They're selling Virgin Mary necklaces and cross necklaces and stuff like that. They've done about $30,000 in revenue in the past 7 days, but their branding is not the best. So you might be wondering how I knew that store did $30,000 in revenue within that week. And I knew this by using a software called Shop Hunter. When testing products, it is crucial that you test the right products so that you don't waste your time, money, and energy testing products that there might not even be a demand for. This is where Shop Hunter comes into play. With Shop Hunter, you can spy on Shopify stores and you can track the exact amount of revenue that Shopify store is currently generating. All you have to do is paste the store URL into their ad shop section, and boom, you can see their revenue. You can also spy on the Facebook ads that store is currently running, which is really great for not only taking inspiration from their ads, but also seeing what marketing angles are currently working and are driving sales. But what I really like about Shop Hunter is their top advertised section. With the section, you can see the exact products that people are currently spending money on and the products that are currently winning within the market that people are buying the most of. Overall, Shop Hunter is the best software in my opinion when it comes to finding trends, spying on competitors, and overall product research, which is why I've partnered up with them to give you guys 25% off of your subscription by using my code, which is Liam25. Head down to the link in the description, use the code, get 25% off. It does support me, it does support the channel, but it will also support you and your e-commerce journey. So use the code, and thank you in advance. Without further ado, let's get back to the video. So my plan with this is to pretty much just take some of the products that they're selling at the moment and that I can validate are doing numbers and put it onto my store, but then completely outdo them on the branding side of things. But for now, it's time for bed. It's important to realize that yes, there will always be more work to do, but if you want to be the most effective, most efficient version of yourself, rather sacrifice a couple of hours of work that you could complete now, get a good night's rest, and then come back tomorrow and use the time that you do have so much more effectively and, gain time because you've been so much more effective with the time that you do have. So it was day 8. Obviously today we decided that we we're going to build out the jewelry store. Unfortunately, we haven't had any sales yet. We've probably spent around $30 on ads. We're getting a lot of traffic to the store, but just no one's converting. Maybe it's not a product problem, maybe it's an offer problem. I had a few thoughts today of potentially doubting myself with my decision to quit my job just because I haven't necessarily seen the success that I would have wanted to see in this amount of time. I've been working day in and day out, obviously for the past 8 days for this challenge, But if I'm honest, I was working a little bit on dropshipping probably for about 2 weeks before this. It's a little bit demotivating when I'm putting in all of this time, putting in all of this work, and I'm not making money. You know, especially seeing that bank balance go down. Just not seeing the success has been demotivating. But at the same time, then I think about the fact that there's people doing insane numbers with this and that there's people doing nothing with this. It's just about doing it correctly, being persistent, and not only being persistent in your actions, but also being persistent in your knowledge. You know, if you're committed to making this work, you need to be committed to learning new things and adapting. It does get demotivating sometimes, but you just got to be delusional as fuck. I genuinely believe every single day that I'm so close to finding a winner. And I truly believe that that is the mindset that you need to be moving with if you want to be successful. Alright, so day 8 of the challenge. First thing that I had to do today was edit some new ads for one of the digital products that I'm currently running. Actually, 18,000 Rand in sales this month for the digital product. Yeah, this digital product honestly makes me 2,000 to 3,000 Rand profit every single day. This month we've been running into a bunch of advertising issues and things like that. So I've just been, you know, working on some new ads, trying to get the ad metrics. I've been trying to get them a little bit cheaper because for some reason they've just become super expensive. Besides that, the ads for the Crystal Mary necklace actually performed very well over last night, but unfortunately it just wasn't converting. So because I know that the fashion niche does do very well and it's something that people do spend money on, especially women, I decided I still wanted to run a product in the fashion niche, but I wanted to incorporate a cool product that's in the fashion niche with also a problem solving factor, and that is this gel ball lint remover. So I built that out today, and after about $8 in ad spend, I heard the cha-ching and we received a sale. So that is officially the quickest sale that we received throughout this challenge so far. So we're gonna let the ads run overnight and, you know, hopefully wake up with a few more sales from this product. Day 10, I woke up and I saw $0 in sales. So that's amazing. So I decided let's just test a few more creatives. Let's keep the ads running. Let's see what happens. And yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we spent around $100 in ads, but we did around $46 in sales. So obviously not profitable. Okay, so it's been a few days since the last video that I recorded. That was on day 10. That was on Thursday. It is currently Sunday right now, so it is day 13. Just to recap what has happened since the last update, we unfortunately got no more sales on Travelint. So basically I've just been doing a bunch more product research since then. I found a new product. There is a brand selling it at the moment called the Grip Comb, but I looked at their store and it wasn't the best. There could definitely be some optimizations in the store and in the marketing, and there's absolutely no competition from what I could see. So I decided, yeah, this seems like a good product. I'll throw it up on the screen what it does at the moment. It's basically a comb that attaches to a hair straightener and combs your hair simultaneously while straightening it. But yeah, I mean, in order to find this product, it also just made me realize that, you know, you need to get creative with your product research. If you have a method that you're doing and you found products with it in the past, that's great. But at the end of the day, if day in and day out you're only using the same product research method, you should probably switch it up from time to time just so that you can see a fresh set of products and try new tactics. You know, put different filters on when you're searching for products and just open your mind a little bit. You know, try different things in order to be exposed to different products, especially when you're seeing so many products every single day, when you're doing so much product research like I've been doing. This morning I woke up to one sale on the store and unfortunately wasn't profitable, but I was advertising on TikTok, but the metrics on TikTok just weren't looking good for some reason, but the conversion rate on my store was still very good, so this gave me some hope. So today basically what I did was I took all of the creatives from TikTok, specifically the ones that performed the best, and I transferred them over to Facebook, and I'm now going to test on Facebook. So far they're performing very well, but we're going to let those run on Facebook for the night. You know, hopefully tomorrow we can open up the phone and we can see a few sales come in. So day 14, I woke up to 2 more sales on CombFlow, but unfortunately we just weren't profitable. The ads had spent, you know, close to $100. You know, looking over the ad metrics, I still definitely thought that this product had potential, so I decided, you know, we're not going to cut it just yet. So I decided to go ahead, create a social media page for the product, you know, give it a little bit more credibility. But unfortunately that didn't help either. I let the ads run for the rest of the day today, and we just didn't see any sales coming through. So clearly not a good sign, and clearly time to move on. You know, obviously we've lost quite a bit of money so far, probably close to $1,000. We've spent a lot of time and haven't made any returns back yet, but it's part of the journey, it's part of the process, and we're going to turn this thing around. We're going to keep pushing. You know, we're halfway through the month. A lot can happen in the next 15 days, and I'm confident that a lot will happen and that we will get back on track. So yeah, that's currently where we're at the moment. So day 15 wasn't the most eventful day, but it was definitely a day filled with a lot of progress. So I spent the entire morning from about 9 till 12 o'clock this morning just doing product research. I really wanted to get a solid list of products to test this week and the weeks coming up. So got a list together, sent it over to my mentor, and he sent me back the top 3 that he recommends that I test. The first being these instant veneers. So basically we're gonna market it towards people that have skewed teeth, maybe missing teeth, maybe teeth that they just aren't happy with. And it's basically a much affordable option for them as opposed to getting braces or getting permanent veneers for them to fix their teeth. So it's basically fake teeth that they can pop in, and it looks pretty realistic. It actually looks pretty good. So today basically consisted of building out the entire store, which I have worked on up until this evening, and tomorrow we'll pick it up again with collecting some content and running the ads. You know, at first I was a little bit skeptical about this product just because there were quite a few people selling it, but if there's a lot of people selling the product, don't let that make you shy away from the product. If there's a lot of sellers, there has to inevitably be a lot of buyers for the product. Now, as long as you can validate that a store is actually making money, then that's pretty much a green light. You know, you need to just identify why people are buying from your competitors, and then not only learn from them and, you know, copy what they're doing right, but also then find ways to improve what they're doing, improve the marketing, maybe undercut the price, maybe create a better offer, you know, maybe you buy one, get one free, something like that, and ultimately just do it better than what they're doing at the moment. That way, if they're making sales, but you can come in and you can do it better than what they're doing, there's no reason why you won't be able to see sales. All right, so day 16, it was a pretty successful day. We got a lot done today. So first things first, we went ahead and we completed the store for Insta veneers, the veneers that pop in the teeth. And yeah, the reason why I think that this is a really great product is because not only does it have a wow factor, you know, it looks pretty cool when you see the people with messed up teeth, and then, you know, a few seconds later their teeth are so much better. It solves a problem, it causes an emotion, it causes people to be more confident, and in the marketing as well, we can cause an emotion inside of them when we point them out. You know, we can make them feel like, damn, I need to make a change. My teeth are horrible. Is that really what my teeth look like? You know, we can throw up videos of like super bad teeth, which is exactly what I did. So as soon as I launched the ads, they started driving some traffic to the store pretty quickly. And you know, the ads have been performing very well today, but for some reason my conversion rate just isn't there. So it's very strange. We've had about 14 people add the product to their cart today. We've had about 13 people reach checkout, so go all the way to the point when they're about to pay. And then we've only had one person convert today at £16. So yeah, we've gotten one sale today, which is obviously cool, but you know, we spent around $40 on ads. Of course, we're operating in a loss at the moment. What's really interesting to me is the fact that so many people have gone ahead and almost converted. That shows me that maybe there's a little bit of distrust, maybe the offer isn't super compelling. So what I decided to do now was I decided to think of ways to make the offer a little bit more compelling, think of ways to make it a complete no-brainer for them to go ahead and buy the product. So I increased the price a little bit, but I also went ahead and I included a free gift with the product. That free gift is a teeth whitening pen. Now this comes completely free with the product, so we're gonna let the ads run overnight and we're gonna come back to it tomorrow. Day 17, what a day. So woke up this morning to a couple of sales on the store. I think I had about 2 when I woke up, but unfortunately just wasn't profitable, which is obviously cool to see some sales coming in the door, but if I'm not making any money, it doesn't really mean anything. But it did tell me one thing, that there definitely is a demand for this product. I woke up and we're having the same problem that we're having last night. We're still getting so many people reach checkout, so many people adding the product to their cart, but a very small amount of people actually going ahead and paying for the product, actually converting. So that's a little bit alarming to me. You know, throughout the whole day, we've still had that exact same problem. We've literally had 39 people add the product to their cart today, 29 people reach checkout, and we've had 5 conversions. So we've had 5 sales today. At this point in time, we've done around £114 in sales today. We have spent £79 in ad spend in order to make back that 114, and our cost of goods is around £60. That brings us at a net profit of negative £26, which is obviously not good at all. We don't want to be losing money. You know, at this point in time, we want to at least be breaking even so that then we can just make optimizations and get it to the point where it's more profitable. But I've decided I'm going to let this product run for tonight and maybe a little bit of tomorrow, because I've gone ahead, I've increased the price. You know, if we stay at this conversion rate with this new price, we should be profitable. and then from there we can go ahead and make optimizations to increase the conversion rate. That's one thing that this has really shown me, is that e-commerce is definitely not dead. 5-6 people have decided to give me their money. The only problem now is that we're not profitable. So if we can just make a few changes, make the offer a little bit better, increase the conversion rate, there's absolutely no reason why we won't be able to get this profitable. So I'm excited to see where this goes, but at the same time, I'm not gonna completely marry myself to this product, which is why today I also went ahead and I built out a brand new store and I've launched ads for it already. So basically what this product is it is a skincare wand. Basically you put it on your face where you have a pimple and it decreases the inflammation and it reduces the redness, basically having that wow factor of getting rid of pimples very, very fast. So I got a fat pimple right here right now, so I need this. Actually I might as well get it and start getting some UGC in. If this starts doing well, we're gonna let that run overnight tonight, and hopefully we'll wake up tomorrow with a few more sales from that too. So it's day 18. You know, it's been a pretty good day. I'd say it's probably been the best day so far out of this whole challenge, but at least it's felt like the best day for some reason. Today's just felt like an amazing day. Ended up getting around 169 pounds in sales today, and this is for the Dermy wand product. It's currently only 7:30 p.m, so we might get a few more sales before the day ends. But yeah, unfortunately we woke up and only had one sale from the Insta product, so I just decided, you know, probably gonna be very, very difficult to get it profitable. I don't think it's impossible, but at the moment it just wasn't profitable. You know, the CPMs were really, really good, but for some reason the conversion rate was just absolutely shocking. And it's really weird because we were getting a bunch of people add the product to their cart, go to checkout, but just not convert, which was strange, and I didn't quite know how to deal with it. But yeah, I mean, thankfully the Dermy one product seems to be doing pretty well. You know, there's a lot of interest. The conversion rate is absolutely insane. Okay, so it is day 19. You might be wondering, Liam, why are you standing? Truth is, I don't know, I just felt like standing, so I'm standing right now. So today we're up to around 163 pounds in sales so far. So in total we've done around 417 pounds with this product so far. At the moment we are not really profitable. We're sitting at around 10% profit margins. That's not really where I want to be. I definitely want to bring that up so that we can start getting some more money to funnel back into the business so that we can start scaling this product. But yeah, I mean, obviously there's only so much that you can do. What I've done for the moment is I basically cut them up, improved the hooks, made them a little bit more entertaining, and I threw that into Facebook earlier today. For some reason, a bunch of them are getting rejected, which is really frustrating. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing at the moment. You know, the conversion rate is still very good on the store. Today we're sitting around 4.17%, so that's still decent. That's definitely manageable around that level. Now it's really just about getting the Facebook ads cheaper. All right, so it's day 20 right now. We actually had a very good day yesterday. After I recorded the video, we got a bunch more sales. So we ended the day yesterday on 438 pounds in sales. Still not super profitable, but we did make a little bit of profit yesterday. We made about $100, around 80 pounds. So yeah, pretty good to see some profit coming in. So day 23, unfortunately today I couldn't run any Facebook ads. The card that I was using to pay for all of my Facebook ads was connected to a virtual bank account. And unfortunately, the company that I was using to get that card, unfortunately don't issue cards anymore. So the card that I was using just got completely shut down. It doesn't work anymore. So today I had to take a step back from the ads. Couldn't do anything there. There was absolutely nothing that I could do. With the product that we launched last night, it spent a little bit of money, but it didn't really spend enough for us to see whether or not it's a good product or not. So once we're able to spend money on the ads again, we'll be able to run that for a little bit longer and then get some more information, look at the metrics to see whether or not we're going to continue with it. All right, so day 25, unfortunately, the funds are still not reflecting in my account. So I couldn't run ads today again. Super frustrating that I couldn't get the ads up and running again, but it is what it is. You know, there's nothing I can do about it. All right. So day 25, literally just as I was about to start recording this video, I finally received the funds. The funds finally came through to the card that I can use to run the Facebook ad. So literally 20 to 7 in the evening right now. The whole day has passed. I haven't been able to start running ads yet, but the payment just came through. So I have money now on the card, so I can go ahead and I can finally start spending. So we're gonna go ahead, switch the ads on tonight for the rest of the evening, and you know, hopefully get a few sales in, and then from there, you know, we can continue on with the journey tomorrow. Let's go. Okay, so it is day 27 of the challenge. We are approaching the end of the challenge, and I'm gonna be honest, you know, I'm not where I would have hoped to be at this point in the challenge. And you know, it's one thing to look back and say to myself, you know, I could have worked harder, I could have put in more work, and yes, I could have. At the end of the day, I've had a very good month so far We've tested a lot of products, we've spent a lot of money, we've put in a lot of effort. So I'm happy with the effort that I've put in so far. Okay, so it's day 28 at the moment. I had a very productive day, and one thing that actually enabled me to have a very productive day today was using an app called Balance. Now, yo, why did that sound like a sponsor? But no, this video isn't sponsored by Balance, but it's basically just an app that helps you to audit your time and pretty much just track your time. So it starts a timer when you're working, and when you take a break, you set it that you're on a break, and then it tracks how much time you're spending on your break. And then when you clock in and you work again, it tracks how much time you're actually working on your computer. So, you know, just actually see actual numbers in terms of how much input you're putting in, and really just evaluate, you know, if you need to work more, if you need to maybe work less, maybe you need to take longer breaks, maybe that will improve your productivity. Overall, it just helps you to become much more aware with how much time you're dedicated towards specific tasks, see a nice overview, and really just see what you need to cut back on, and if you need to work more, if you're not even working enough. Day 29 has been a very frustrating day, and I'll tell you why right now. Basically, the product that we launched yesterday, the ads only started running this morning. Literally just after I woke up, the ads started running, they got approved, and I started getting traffic onto my store, and I started getting a lot of traffic. And I'm talking a lot. I'm talking 20 people on my store at once, which is quite a lot, especially for the testing phase. My ad costs were extremely cheap. I was getting people onto my store for very cheap, but for some reason it just wasn't converting. So obviously people had interest in the product, that's why they were visiting the store, and that's why I was getting so many visitors. But something about the product, I think could be the price, was just throwing them off and causing them not to buy. So I also used TikTok to promote this product. Every single product that I've tested before up until this point in this 30 days, I've used Facebook to market it, but because I'm having problems with my card, I use TikTok for this. And I've noticed, you know, I'm getting a bunch of traffic, but it almost seems like the traffic is a little bit lower quality, which is why people aren't committing and they're not going ahead and buying. I think the thing with TikTok is that yes, you can make sales, you know, you can make money with TikTok, but most of the time what I found personally with TikTok is that people aren't really on TikTok to buy things. When people are on TikTok, they are in that scrolling mentality. They are in the mentality of dopamine, what's going to entertain me next. And when they have been scrolling for the past 30 minutes and then something catches their attention and they go into the store and they think they want to buy this thing, that is more prolonged dopamine. Think about it. They need to then go get their card, put their card details in, fill in all of those things. Most of the time they'll just be like, nah, I'll just go back to scrolling and go back to scrolling. So I think with TikTok, it's very good for getting traffic because it's so fast paced. You know, there's so many people on the platform at once. You're also just attracting an audience that might not be as likely to be in the buying mindset. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have officially reached the end of the 30-day challenge. What a roller coaster it has been. What a ride. So just to recap, you know, over the last 30 days, I dedicated pretty much every single day I worked towards my ultimate goal, which was building a successful e-commerce business. Every single day, we did at least one task that would push the needle forward in order to achieve that goal. Every single day was dedicated towards it. Unfortunately, we didn't hit it. Many ups, many downs, a few wins, a few failures. I do not consider anything that happened during these last 30 days to be a failure in any shape or form. Yes, we lost money, but I don't see it as losing money. I see it as spending money in order to buy back experience, in order to buy back stepping stones, which are gonna lay the foundation for me to eventually reach that goal which I'm striving for right now. So that's where we're currently at right now. I'm gonna be posting this on YouTube even though I failed, and maybe in a couple of weeks I'll post an update video and we'll be refreshing my screen and I'll be on $1,000, $10,000, $20,000 days because it's more than possible and I'm dedicated to making it work. Alright, boys and girls, it has literally been one day since I recorded that last video. Literally on the night of that video that you just saw previously, I went to bed. I think I was sitting at around $500 in sales for the most recent product that I was testing, and I woke up and I looked at my phone and I saw this $1,000 in sales literally the day after the challenge ended. It's crazy. I mean, I woke up, I looked at my phone, I literally had to blink twice because I didn't think I was going to get another $500 in sales when I went to bed. So pretty crazy. Today we're all the way up to $644 in sales already, so I have no doubt that we're going to hit another $1,000 day today. But yeah, I mean, obviously we had the trials and tribulations, the failures, from the past 30 days, but it looks like now we're actually finally starting to gain some traction. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it has officially been about 1 week since I recorded that last video. It's been about a week and a day. That was on a Sunday and it's a Monday today. And I'm happy to tell you that we're still running the store, and over the past week, this is what we're currently looking at. $17,000 in sales over the past 1 week. So, I think it's fair to say that we have a winner on our hands. This product has been insanely profitable for me over the last couple of days. Yesterday, we hit our biggest day ever of $3,180 in sales. Refresh that so you can see $3,180 in sales in 1 day yesterday, with a whopping profit of over $1,000. We hit $1,015 yesterday in profit. So yeah, things are going pretty good. And then if I take a look at the overall profit for the store over the last week, we can see that we've done $3,917 in profit over the last week. All right, so it has been about a week. Black Friday has passed, Cyber Monday has passed, and just to pull up the store's revenue, we did go ahead and we switched over our store currency to pounds, just because the majority of our sales were coming from the United Kingdom. We have done 34,780 pounds in sales, which equates to around $44,000. So pretty good. I can't complain. So honestly guys, these last 3 weeks have been truly life-changing for me, not only from a monetary point of view, but also just in terms of showing me what is possible with e-commerce. I was failing, I was testing so many different products, I was trying different things, and I kept failing. I failed time and time after again, until eventually something stuck. And I know that in the future, I just need to continue to put my head down and work, and eventually something will stick. This is definitely not the end all be all. I'm just getting started, and I know that the next product I test might not be a winner. Maybe even the next 10 products, 20 products that I test, I might lose money on. But at least now I know from the proof that I've just experienced that as long as I keep on being persistent and I do the right things, eventually something will work and I will make money. So I just want to break down the profit and the loss for this store so far over the last 3 weeks. So as I mentioned earlier, we did around $44,000 in sales, 43,989 to be exact. Out of that $43,989, we spent $19,882 on COGS, so the cost of goods that we sold, and we spent $8,898 on ads, bringing us to a total profit of $15,209 for the past 3 weeks, which is insane for me. And I think with these numbers, I think it's safe to say that I have built a successful e-commerce store, which was my original goal when I started filming that first video. So I hope this video inspired you to go out and do something cool, to go out and start a business, push for something, try and make money in some way. So if you can take away anything from this video, it would be this: persistence is key. If you want to achieve anything in life, you have to be persistent. You have to want the thing that you're trying to achieve enough that you're going to go through the failures, you're going to go through the bullshit until you get to that thing. One thing that really helped me to continue pushing to get to this point is just remembering why you started. And I know it's cliche, but it's genuinely easy to keep your head up through tough times when you have a powerful reason as to why you're actually working. The thing is, in life, a lot of people want to build a business, a lot of people want to make money, but they don't even have a reason as to why they want to make money. They simply want to make money for money. In order to have constant motivation and constant persistence with something, you have to figure out a why that is outside of money itself. You have to become crystal clear about how building this business, about how making this certain amount of money would actually change things for you. How would it change your situation? How would it change your family situation? How would you feel if you had that money in your bank account? What would you do with it? How would you live life? How would things be different? These are all things that you have to ask yourself and get crystal clear about, and these are the things that you need to strive towards, as opposed to simply striving towards money. Because at the end of the day, that is all that matters. It matters what this money is actually going to do for you and how it's going to change your life. And once you establish a crystal clear why, it's going to be much easier to keep pushing through the bullshit, keep pushing even when things are good, because you will know that you still have a lot more work to do to get to that life that you really want to get to. But yeah, I really hope that this video inspired you I really hope that I opened up some people's eyes as to what is possible. And bear in mind, this is only possible if you're willing to put in the work like I've done over the past couple of months. So I really hope that this video at least inspires one person to take action, to follow their dreams, to start building that business, to do some great things. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, please leave a like. I'm gonna start posting videos more and more frequently. Drop me a follow on Instagram, send me a DM if you enjoyed, and we can connect over there, we can chat. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'm wishing you a great day further.